So we're here at Gamescom, and we've just seen a demo of Ninja Gaiden 3. Of course, Ryo Hayashi is back, but how do you want to mix things up so that it feels fresh in this third game?
忍者ガイデン3ではどういう点が新しいですか？
One
new thing about Ninja Gaiden 3 is a new topic, a new concept, and this is called the Japanese Dark Hero. So it's not just about killing the enemy, but killing a human being.
So when you kill human beings, because Ryo Hayashi is so strong, so powerful, how do you still make it interesting in terms of gameplay?
There is something they call it the steel on bone. Means they focus during the gameplay. They focus on how to cut down the enemy. So it's not just pressing the button and after a single moment the enemy is dead, but you can really see and also feel as the player by touching the controller how the sword is entering the body of the human being, then connects the bone, and after that the sword is sticking in the body of the human being, and you have you can choose whether you want to pull out the sword if you really cut down the enemy, or you can pull up the sword. There are many possibilities.
So violence has always been sort of an integral part of the franchise. Do you feel that the violence is stronger because you're fighting human beings?
Well, kind of, because nowadays there are a lot of games for adults, older people, and it's not always that you have to see kind of violence. So Ninja Gaiden 3 is there's not violence you can see. Of course, there's a lot of blood and stuff, but the real violence is happening in the mind of the players.
So you touched on that, on the moral issues that you're faced with as you're cutting down human beings. How does that tie into the story of the game?
Well, as explained before, the concept of this game is called the Japanese Dark Hero. That means Ryo Hayabusa, the main character, is also confronted with the problem that he killed a human being, and also the player himself by controlling him. And during the story, you can see how Ryo Hayabusa has also some problems and is confronted with the karma of murder. And you can be looking forward how he will react on this fact.
I understand his right arm has also been cursed, and that have some gameplay things that you will be able to experience. Could you explain just how that works?
Yes, his right arm is cursed, so it means the more Ryo Hayabusa kills human beings, the more the arm becomes red, and you can use the so-called ultimate technique to kill many enemies at the same time. So, for example, in a situation when you're surrounded or something like that, you can use this technique. And, well, as said before, the more you kill, the more you can use this power. And the problem is you should not kill human beings, but you have to kill so that you can continue, and the more you kill, the more you can use this technique to kill even more enemies. So this is also a fact that the player also is confronted with the problem of the karma of murder.
One new thing that you announced was the additional move support. Could you explain a little bit how that works and how the player will experience Ninja Gaiden 3 with move?
Ninja Gaiden というものが
Of course,
プレイステーションムーブが
let's
出
say
た
the
時に、こ
hardcore
うや
Ninja
って切って
Gaiden
遊べない
fans,
のかということで、
he can
振って遊べないのかっていうのは非常にいただいて、それを我々としてはそのままぜひ Ninja Gaiden 3に入れてみたいなということで、よりカジュアルにこう振って気持ちよく楽しんでみたいっていう方にはぜひプレイステーションムーブをお勧めします。よりカジュアルに Ninja Gaiden 3のその私たちの目指しているものっていうのを感じてもらえるデバイスになっていると思います。忍者ガイデンファンの皆さんはより今までのコントローラーみたいにシビアに遊んでもらいたいし、カジュアルに遊びたい方はぜひプレイステーションをお勧めします。
So I thought I'd end it fittingly with a question with a boss question. What kind of philosophy has gone into creating the bosses? Because that's some of the most memorable moments of the Ninja Gaiden series. What philosophy has gone into creating them?
まあアクションゲームにとってボスっていうのはその非常にその障壁として
And of course, for action games, a boss is very important, and the same for Ninja Gaiden 3. But in Ninja Gaiden 3, it's not just beating the boss as an enemy by just cutting him down. He says that well, there aren't too many information right now for you, but there will be some surprisings during the boss battle, so keep your eyes on it.
楽しみに待っててください。